Nick Vujicic on embracing imperfections for personal growth. Are you ready to transform your life by embracing imperfections? Today, we dive into a profound journey of personal growth led by Nick Vujicic, a man who has spent decades inspiring millions worldwide. Nick was born without arms and legs, but he didn't let his physical limitations define him. Instead, he chose to embrace them, turning them into unique strengths. Join me now as we explore how embracing our imperfections can lead to remarkable personal growth. You might be wondering, why is it so important to embrace imperfections? Let me tell you this. Perfectionism often leads us down a path of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. We chase after what society deems perfect, often overlooking the beauty in our unique flaws. But what if I told you that embracing these imperfections can actually unlock incredible potential within us? Imagine a world where everyone sees your unique qualities and talents as gifts rather than flaws. That's exactly what Nick did. Growing up, he faced numerous challenges, including bullying and societal expectations. Yet instead of letting these obstacles break him, he transformed them into fuel for his fire. Here's something you should know. When Nick was younger, he felt lost and alone. He struggled with depression and anxiety, questioning whether he would ever find happiness or purpose. But then he stumbled upon a quote that changed his life. "It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye." This simple yet profound phrase taught Nick to shift his focus away from external validation and towards inner peace and self-acceptance. It wasn't easy. He had to learn to love himself unconditionally, even amidst his physical limitations. Here's a real-life example. Nick recounts how he once went through a period of deep despair, believing that he couldn't contribute anything meaningful to the world. However, he found solace in helping others. By dedicating his life to inspiring and encouraging others, he discovered a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Embracing imperfections doesn't mean settling for mediocrity. Rather, it means setting higher standards for ourselves and others. As Nick says, if you're not growing, you're dying. This mindset is crucial for personal growth because it forces us to challenge ourselves constantly. When we accept our imperfections, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities for improvement. It's about pushing beyond our comfort zones and embracing the unknown. One of the most powerful ways Nick has shared this message is through his TED Talks, where he shares his story with audiences around the globe. In one of his talks, he speaks about his struggles with depression and how he turned to music and writing as outlets for expression. He emphasizes that these creative pursuits allowed him to connect with others on a deeper level and inspire them to embrace their own imperfections. Here's a personal anecdote. Whenever I'm feeling down, I find myself drawn to Nick's TED Talks. They remind me that my struggles are nothing compared to the vastness of human experience. His stories encourage me to see my own imperfections as part of a larger tapestry of humanity, rather than isolated incidents. Another critical aspect of embracing imperfections is learning to forgive ourselves. We all make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes can feel overwhelming. Nick teaches us that forgiving ourselves is not just about absolving past sins, but also about moving forward with grace and resilience. He uses his own journey as an example, recounting how he forgave himself for past failures and setbacks. This act of forgiveness allowed him to release negative emotions and focus on positive change. As Nick says, forgiveness is not just about forgiving others, it's also about forgiving yourself. This concept resonates deeply with many people, especially those struggling with self-criticism. For instance, I've often found myself beating myself up over small mistakes or perceived shortcomings. But hearing Nick's story made me realize that holding onto these negative thoughts only serves to paralyze me. Instead, I learned to embrace the fact that everyone makes mistakes and that each mistake is an opportunity for growth and learning. So, how can you begin embracing your imperfections today? Start by identifying areas in your life where you feel stuck or unhappy. Ask yourself what specific imperfections you're currently struggling with and why they hold you back. Once you have a clearer understanding, set small, achievable goals to work on these imperfections. Whether it's improving your public speaking skills, developing a new hobby, or simply becoming more compassionate toward yourself, every step counts. Moreover, surround yourself with supportive people who believe in your potential. Having a community of individuals who uplift and encourage you can make all the difference. Nick mentions that he found immense support from his family, friends, and mentors throughout his journey. Their unwavering belief in him helped him stay motivated and focused on his goals. Similarly, finding a group of like-minded individuals who share similar aspirations can create a ripple effect of positivity and encouragement. Lastly, practice gratitude. Cultivate a habit of acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. This practice helps shift your focus away from imperfections and onto the blessings you already possess. Nick often talks about the importance of gratitude, saying that it's the foundation of a fulfilling life. By focusing on the positives, you can develop a more resilient mindset and better cope with challenges. In conclusion, embracing imperfections is a transformative process that can lead to significant personal growth. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to let go of perfectionism. By following Nick Vujicic's journey, we can learn to see our unique flaws as strengths and use them to inspire others. Remember, your imperfections are not weaknesses but opportunities for growth. So, take a moment today to reflect on your own imperfections and decide to embrace them with the same courage and determination that Nick did. The road ahead may be challenging, but by choosing to see your imperfections as gifts, you'll discover a world full of endless possibilities.